And there's a host of Aussies that get in action tonight, vying for a spot in the third round. Alex Malcolm joins us. Alex, are any of them a chance?
They're all a chance, Stephen. Jordan Thompson, Mark Polmans and John Millman are all in action tonight. Millman's probably the best chance of the three. He takes on Polmans, Hubert Hurkacz, and if he can win, he'll head into the third round and possibly face Roger Federer, who he beat at the US Open a couple of years ago. Federer looked in magnificent touch in round one. He takes on Filip Krajinovic of Serbia tonight. Krajinovic took a set off Federer a couple of years ago in Basel, but hasn't beaten him in 3 attempts. That's the second match-up on Rod Laver Arena. That comes after Serena Williams, who faces Tamara Zidansek of Slovakia. Williams looked imperious in round one, took just 58 minutes and dropped just 3 games. Plenty of action here at Melbourne Park tonight. Hopefully the weather stays away, Stephen. Lots to look forward to.
Thank you to Alex Malcolm.
Moving on to the AFL, and Brisbane have made it 6 in a row, its longest AFL winning streak since 2002, with victory over Hawthorn in Launceston. While Adelaide's finals hopes took a hit against a resurgent Carlton, the Lions have reason to dream about finals footy.
The old Hawk, Sean Burgoyne, showed the young Lions some new tricks early.
And he is still great. Look at that, prime example.
Noah Answorth's response was not as silky, but just as effective.
Well, it didn't look pretty, but they love it now.
Alex Witherden's game-ending calf injury was not a pretty picture. The Hawks continued their tricks around the ground, but couldn't take a trick in front of goal. They paid dearly when Dane Zorko conjured some magic late in the turn.
And it just creeps in. And it's enough to give the Lions the lead.
The Hawks' big guns lifted.
Smith, Gunston gets the rise and takes the mark.
He finished his work to cut the margin to a point, but that's as close as they got as the Lions kicked the last 4 goals of the quarter.
What a way to finish off this quarter, the Lions.
The procession continued in the last as the Hawks' finals hopes took blow after blow. The Lions' meteoric rise towards finals has the competition on notice.
What a performance. 6 in a row. Are you a Brisbane believer? That's the question now.
Meanwhile, under fire Adelaide skipper Taylor Walker tried to lift his side against Carlton with 3 first-half goals.
He's kicked this. That's what he can do. That's what he needs to do.
But another maligned big man matched him.
Oh, yes, indeed. There's 3 to Levi Casbolt.
The Crows' slide continues as the Blues won their 3rd straight for the first time in 3 years. Alex Malcolm for 10 News First.
It's also a big night ahead for the Australian Boomers. They take on Iran in Melbourne, and a win will guarantee them a berth in next year's World Cup. Alex Malcolm caught up with Boomers guard Mitch McCarron.
The Boomers have rounded off their preparation ahead of tonight, Stephen, and we've been lucky enough to be joined by Boomers combo guard and Melbourne United star Mitch McCarron. Mitch, thanks very much for your time. How's the preparation been ahead of tonight?
Yeah, it's been great. I think we've had a pretty good camp so far, and obviously it's been a busy season for everybody, but we've all come back together and excited for the 2 games.
It's been a long and arduous campaign. How good is it to almost see the finish line and be 1 game away from qualifying for a World Cup?
Yeah, that is exciting, and I think everyone's aware of that. You know, we've got a job to do. There's no use sitting back and saying, oh, well, we'll take care of it later. You know, tonight's the night, and I'm sure Iran will be super competitive.
They're the second-ranked side in Asia, and you played them in the FIBA Asian Cup final last year. What are you expecting from them?
I think they'll come out hard. They're a really smart team. They have a certain style that they want to play, and they're missing a few key bigs, so that just makes them even faster and more dangerous from the perimeter, so we'll have to be ready.
And how exciting will it be to perhaps qualify in front of a home crowd?
It'll be great. I hope it's packed out and everyone gets loud.
Mitch, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Tip-offs at 7:35, the Boomers and Iran from Margaret Court Arena. Stephen.